Periods. Awkward, right? That's a problem. We surveyed girls around the Bay Area and we found out 62% of girls do not understand the biological science behind their menstrual cycle. The problem is they don't have a place where they can learn about it, about the science, about the symptoms, and they lack a comfortable and reliable place to find this answer. That's why we have Tom, winky face. We are Tom Everlasting. I'm Jacqueline Vo.
I'm Sylvia Lutz.
I'm Esther Kwok.
I'm Amaris De La Rosa.
I'm Jacqueline Christensen.
I'm Elizabeth Escobar.
As Jacqueline said, our solution is our app, Tom. This app gives girls a safe and reliable place to find out why their periods happen, which they don't know. It also gives solutions to symptoms they may be experiencing. Most girls just suffer through cramps and other symptoms, but they don't have to because there's effective solutions that we will provide. We also have other features like music based on mood, which gives you the perfect song if you're feeling sad, a tracking system that can predict when your next period is likely to occur so you can plan ahead, and recommendations on which feminine products are right for you based on your lifestyle.
We do have other competition out there, such as Pink Pad or Period Diary. The thing is, they're aimed towards an older audience who are concerned about ovulating or getting pregnant, and I hope no 10-year-old is planning that when they're 10. And they also lack a place where children or younger teens can find a place to alleviate symptoms like cramps. So study shows that if you are actively exercising, the pain will be less uncomfortable.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, there are about 20 million girls in the United States between the ages of 10 and 19. And today, approximately 75% of teenagers have cell phones, which opens our market to about 15 million girls. We want to reach young girls through tween websites such as Club Penguin, through their pediatricians and schools, which will help nurses and teachers teaching their students about sex education. And we also want to reach out to the parents through parent magazines and organizations such as Johnson & Johnson Parent Center, which sends emails to parents telling them about their child's development.
We plan to advertise to the older girls through social networking sites such as Facebook and Tumblr. And also we will have advertisements on the boxes of feminine products in popular magazines like 17 and Teen Vogue, and also with Planned Parenthood.
Our value to the customers is that, that we provide a safe and reliable place that they can learn about their menstrual cycle. We also give answers to their questions that they might have about their periods, and we help them cope with their symptoms that they might have to go along with their menstrual cycle. We give companies data mining to know which products are popular and which ones are not. And schools benefit from this because they have a safe and non-awkward situation to teach these girls about their periods.
For future plans, we like to include a way to send notifications to your friends or family. I know girls, your boyfriend would love to know if you're on your period, you feel me? Like if you're moody or whatnot. And we also like partnerships with like Planned Parenthood to provide data mining. We like to create a different version so that your teachers are able to teach you during sex ed, so it's not too weird. And plus it's cool, you know, you have an app. And we would like to have our app calendar be synced with your phone calendar so it's easy to track. We like the password protection and GPS party locators. It means like if you're chilling at the park and then you need a tampon, they'll tell you exactly where to go. And we like a quiz to personalize, like if you're athletic, if you're not, which tampons are good, if you have a heavy flow, if you don't have a heavy flow, that will also help you a lot.
We are looking for investors to help make Tom a reality, and we need your help to raise the 38% to 100%.
So you mentioned sharing it through Facebook. So for instance, each of you, there are 6 of you on the team. Each of you has, say, for example, 300 friends, right? So you have 1,800 people that you could reach out to. And say 1% of them, are you selling this, or is it free, or?
To download the full application, we wanted to make it free so that we can reach as many girls as possible, but there is an upgraded version without advertisements that you can download for $1.
So I guess the point I was making was, say, like 2% of them agreed to buy it. That's still a very small percentage of people. So how are you going to reach out to the millions of girls that you were going to reach out to?
Well, I have 700 friends, so, but a lot of those our friends are all over the country, so a lot of it is awkward. So you never really want to talk about your period on Facebook. You're like, hey, I'm bleeding. So there is the word of mouth is what we're relying on, but also like through these different like magazines, like I read 17, don't tell anyone, but I do. And hopefully through that social media and actually reaching out to other companies, it would help us spread and help educate girls and cope.
So just a follow-up question. So if you're going to advertise in magazines you need to pay to do that, right? So do you have a plan for how you're going to fund that?
We are looking for investors to help fund the initial stage. To make money during it, we are going to have advertisements that are directly like products and acne products that relate to what it is. We're going to provide data mining for companies. We are going to have coupons for specific products that if you then buy that product, we would get a percentage of profit, and an upgraded version, all of which will help us make a profit to fund further marketing.
So this is an uncomfortable subject for a lot of people at different ages. So how is it that having it on a phone makes that more acceptable or tolerable?
Well, firstly, a phone is more private. Most people don't just go and look on your phone as opposed to like a shared computer. And it is named Tom for a reason. We want it to be more discreet, so if someone's looking through your phone, they see it as Tom. And in the future, we want to have password protection, so that if someone does click on it, they couldn't see exactly what was going on without knowing your password.
And Tom stands for time of the month.
Yeah, so quick feedback. You should include that earlier on. I know I asked that question when I came around, which I think it's cute and I like how it's subtle, but it's maybe too subtle for some of us that don't always speak in acronyms. You touched on this a bit, this idea, and you sort of contradicted yourself a bit in terms of being able to have the upgraded version without ads, but then one of the monetization strategies is to do data mining, basically selling that information to companies that would then be able to recommend products to the girls. So can you speak a little bit more about how you foresee that happening, and what if people don't want those suggestions, which are actually then advertisements?
For the basic version, which most girls would download, it would have ads and featured products. We will hope to have a quiz, so that's a way that you can see that if, depending on your lifestyle, you can see that if you exercise a lot, this is a good pad for you to use, and so on. Advertisements is something that we would just stuff at the bottom, and like other paid advertisements would come off in the upgraded version, but we still would have quiz results and maybe recommended products that we would get through data mining that would still exist in the other version, the upgraded version.